The news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Romney Turtola Pier Park, NV Salon, Nail Spa and Barbershop, Tisley Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, and Digicel, simply more speed, reliability and entertainment.
Hi, my name is Alicia Turnbull, and here we are at the Birmingham Commonwealth Final Games. This is the BVI community event, BVI Landers living in the UK, and we are so excited today to support our team and support Team BVI.
That physical support of athletes when they are representing the territory plays a key role in their performances. This is according to Virgin Islands shot put star athlete Eldred Henry, who was out of competition since 2019 but made a startling comeback at the Commonwealth Games and finished 5th place.
On behalf of the athletes, I ain't even gonna I feel so good to just look around the crowd and see some VI faces, you know what I mean? Some people I know, seen on the road, walking, going to school. A couple of them, their younger siblings, you know what I mean? Like they were in my class, so I real good feeling all the way out here, a little taste of home. I get a drink of ting, some ginger beer, like, yo, like, where the curry chicken is. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming out and supporting, you know what I mean? It means a lot coming out way out here knowing that you still got people from back home supporting you and pushing you, you know what I mean? Like, I saw the flags and stuff hanging yesterday in the corner, but even though I was trying to focus, I saw all you guys there in the corner like that. That there goes a long way, you know what I mean? Just know somebody in your corner there supporting you, rooting for you, compared to these other big countries, you know what I mean? So, really appreciate the turnout and good to see a lot of you guys again, you know? Thank you.
This was said at the Diaspora reception hosted by Minister for Education, Culture, Youth Affairs and Sports, Honorable Shari B. De Castro at Council House, Victoria Square, Birmingham on Saturday, August 6, 2022.
I want to say that I believe overall, when we look at the BVI and how small we are and the big things that we are doing on an international front in sports, for instance, given that this is what we're talking about, it speaks to the pride that we have as Virgin Islanders, that no matter where we go, where we live, where we study, that we always carry this flag on our chest. It's a part of who we are. Our culture is very much engraved in us, and we truly seek to represent, even in our day-to-day lives, whatever that looks like, in the job that we do, in our family lives, we always seek to ensure that the culture and the core values that we would have learned there go with us no matter where we go. I want to acknowledge Mark and Mr. Penn for the great work that they are doing in relation to sports overall. And when our athletes go off and represent internationally, it speaks to the foundational work that is done within the territory. Of course, we must admit that there's a lot more work to be done. And as the new Minister for Sport, I've already started having some initial conversations with the athletes and the federations and associations to really figure out what type of support they need. Oftentimes on a governmental level, we have a lot of discussions up here, and I believe that's well placed. But to really and truly allow for change to take place, we have to speak to the stakeholders, the people who are on the ground doing it every single day, who understand the nuances, the challenges, the opportunities, and see how the policies, the funding, the resources that we have could support what they're trying to do in real life, and that it makes sense to them so that it ultimately truly impacts their lives. And that's the position that I go into this ministry in relation to sports or education, because I believe that there are a lot of changes that needs to be made, but in order for lasting change to take place, the busy and the hard work is the policy and legislative changes that will really cement the changes for years to come, that will outlast me. Even when I move on, whenever that is, the policies will really drive and continue the change that we really want to see in terms of the national goals and aspirations of our people.
Honorable De Castro was on spot to witness some of the athletes in action, including the gold medal run of Kyron McMaster, who successfully defended his title while nursing an injury. With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters. And it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Fizzly Cross Cider. Fizzly Cross Cider. Deliciously smooth.
Hey, you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
Rapid growth and reliance on digital systems has opened new vulnerabilities, and additional layers of cybersecurity are required to combat sophisticated cyber attacks. Simply Secure's security management solution helps overcome these challenges. Our service includes 24/7 protection for network devices, computers and servers with automatic restoration, security audits, and penetration testing. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Contact us today.